All right, Woody fans, get ready for another episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here are your hosts, PJ and Breno.
Hey, footy fans, welcome back to NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast, and somehow we're already in round 25, and the top 8 is getting bloody interesting. The Roosters have snuck into the top spot, the Panthers and Warriors right behind them, and then we've got logjam through the rest of the 8 there. So down the other end, Dragons finally remembered how to win a footy game, knocked over the Tigers last week. Unfortunately, Dragons fans, they celebrated, but then looked at the ladder and realised they're still coming last. Meanwhile, the Broncos got absolutely belted by the Warriors, so I reckon Brisbane might be asking if they can join our spoon bowl idea after all. And we've got 8 games this week. Cowboys have the bye, and there are some massive games in the finals race. Let's get into round 25. And of course, PJ is here to give us his expert pronunciations of hyphenated and alphabet long names. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing fantastic, buddy. What a week of football we had. Can I just start off by saying, well played, South Sydney Rabbitohs. You tricked me a good one. You made me think I was going to a loss and then pulled out a really good win.
Pulled the rabbit out of the hat.
The Bulldogs. Who cares? Who cares? We won. Yeah, great round of football, Breno. Panthers have just slipped off the roof. We'll talk about them in a moment. But, yeah, you're flashing up the scores from last week now real quick, I'm sure.
Yeah, just really quick. Yeah.
Flashing up. There they are. The Eels. I tipped the Eels to come up with an upset there. The Bulldogs fans were rejoicing at Lakemba. They all had Sublakis on Sunday night after that fantastic win. They've still got a chance. It might be a Jim Carrey type of chance, but they've still got a chance.
So
unfortunately for them, the Cowboys have the bye this week, so it's going to be a super tight chance. There's a chance. Yeah, Manly, another duck egg for the year. First duck egg at Brookvale, I think since the 70s, Breno, I think I heard. And the Tigers did Tigers things by almost winning, but not. As the Dragons go 2 in a row, Breno.
Yeah, 2 in a row. Look, yeah, they could even get out of the spoon bowl. Anyway. All right, yeah, don't forget to jump onto our pages. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook groups. Get in there. Get in the chat. Let us know what you think. And comment away as we go along tonight as well. We'd like to see your comments there. But I think we should
say hi, and we'll give you a shout out for free.
Shout out. Let's jump into round 25. Can you believe it or not? There we go. There we are.
3 rounds to go, Breno. Just 3 rounds to go. The NFL's in pre-season. I'm very excited. But, yeah, we've got some work to do in the NRL space still.
Yeah, still got a little bit to go here. So we start Thursday night off with 11th place Melbourne Storm hosting 2nd place Panthers. Melbourne had the bye last week, and at 24 competition points, they're running out of room to move if they want to make anything out of this season. But pretty safe to say we can put a line straight through the Storm for any finals chance. But Penrith, meanwhile, we're involved in one of the strangest results from round 24. They went down 12-6 to the Roosters, but the Roosters had a number of their stars out and still managed to get the job done. The results put Penrith out of first place, and first time since round 3, now 2 behind the Roosters in second. So this is a massive game for both sides for completely different reasons. Penrith have a chance for the minor premiership still, but Melbourne are basically chasing survival. PJ, the Panthers bouncing back here, or can the Melbourne Storm try to keep their season alive somehow?
Mate, I've got 2 things to say. The first one is a rant. Prepare!
Oh, here we go.
I'm having a rant. NRL video ref, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dylan Edwards clearly bats the ball over the dead ball line in an upward motion. At no point does he ground the ball. Then Cherry Evans comes in and knocks it on. It should have been a 7-tackle set, 20 tap to the Panthers with a minute and a half to go, down 8-6. Instead, they get a dropout from a grounding when his hand was going like this. It's going up. It's not even going down. And then Cherry Evans, the guy who just knocked it on, scores the try.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess.
Peter V'landys. I need this in a short, all right, Breno? Peter V'landys, please give me a call. Contact NRL Live Chat 2.0. We'll get you my number. We need to talk. I was fair to give 6 beers in, Breno, when that attempted try was scored, and I've gone up. Dylan Edwards has knocked that dead. That's a 20. That's a dropout. And then I looked at the replay, and I'm like, no, he didn't knock it dead. Cherry Evans has knocked it on. That's a 20 tap, 7 tackle set, and somehow the video ref he grounded the ball. Peter V'landys, please call me. The fans are sick of this video ref getting things wrong. I was 6 beers in, I got it right. Give me a call, I'll help you out, buddy. Fair income.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Hi, Daisy. Big hi to Daisy. She's watching.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well, Daisy. But on the second point, Breno, let me just take you back. We're going flashback round 14.
Yeah, right.
Panthers 68, West Tigers 0. It's gone to poop emojis since then. They had a bye. They lost to the Titans 19-18. They lost to the Cowboys 26-12. They smashed South, obviously, because I'm a South fan. Then they had a bye. Then they lost to the Broncos, who are 16th right now, 14-12. Then they almost got beat by Parramatta. Then when I tipped the Panthers to lose, they pumped the Raiders. And then I went, oh, Panthers are back. Better back them. And then they lose to the Warriors and now the Roosters. Are the Panthers cooked, Breno?
Yeah, it's a bit scary, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, last couple of weeks they've just dropped off a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had them at short favourites. They were playing a game a few weeks ago. I forget which game it was, but if they won that game, the Warriors had already lost. And if they won that game, they were 8 points clear first, Breno.
Yeah.
And they are now not even first.
Yeah.
It is insane what is happening. But Dylan Edwards back. I thought he had a good game. The Roosters too good, but you know, at the end of the day, it was a really bad call in a super critical moment in a 1v2. Sure. You know what I mean? Like, get that stuff wrong, Breno. But Storm, they'll give them a run here. I'm going Panthers 1-12 with absolutely no confidence. No Isaiah Yeo. Geez, they looked weak in the forwards. Now Liam Martin's saying he's going on the open market next year. Panthers, this could be the end, mate.
This could be their last year to get something, get another trophy.
This is their last chance. Like, really, the coach is going. Coach going at the end of next year. Looks like Liam Martin's going at the end of next year. Yeah. Who knows if Cleary's going to hang around if coach is gone? You know, they're already losing To'o to the PNG Chiefs. Yeah. Mate, this is the end of the Panthers' legacy, ladies and gentlemen.
Might be too,
And they go one more. I say no more. I say done. No deal.
They're cooked, yeah. Well, let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Storm versus Panthers. What's happened to the Panthers? Anyone know? Let us know in the comments. That'd be great.
Yep. Welfare check.
Can you check on your Panthers mates?
Yep. Throw on your flannel and head west. See if we can help them out.
Okay, we're heading to Friday night with Canberra, 12th against 16th. Here we go. The Raiders have a cracking win last week, getting past the Sharks 24-20. That keeps Canberra hanging around at 24 points, although they're still 4 points outside the 8. Brisbane, well, Warriors 40, Broncos 6. That's all you can say there. But halftime was 20-0. And unfortunately for Brisbane, they still had another 40 minutes to play. Broncos are sitting 16th. And at this stage, the only ladder battle they might be involved in is trying to make sure that Dragons don't catch them. Canberra should see this as a massive opportunity at home because Big Papa Lee is his last game at home. Season. So he's retiring. So it'd be a nice farewell for him for last home game there. And PJ, surely we're both thinking Raiders here, or you're brave enough to tip the Broncos. Who is?
No, I'm definitely going Raiders 13+. The Broncos terrible. I'm really annoyed, Breno. I didn't go Raiders last week. I've backed against the Sharks quite a few times this year, and then they've gone on and won. I really thought that one would be tighter than 2 coats of paint, and the Raiders managed to get the win in the end. But they've traded blows the last 2 matches, 1 apiece to the Raiders and the Broncos. I can't see anything but a Raiders slaughter of the Brisbane Broncos this week. nothing but 13 plus, mate. Probably 20 plus.
Ooh, yeah, I've gone 1 to 12 because I don't know. It's the Raiders. They've been disappointing this year. They're probably the most disappointing team of the year, I think. Maybe both of these teams are sort of equal on that most disappointing. But Raiders, they should have done a lot better. Anyway.
Yeah, I'd go Storm. I'd go Broncos. They're champions. They're 16.
Yeah.
Absolutely the most disappointing team of the year. I've probably got Storm in second. Raiders were minor premiers last year, but I reckon the Storm, they're always up there and they're just not there. So it's just weird. Yeah, this is weird. I've slipped into an alternate universe.
Been a weird season, yeah.
Yeah, but South are in the top 8, so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments, everyone. All right, we've got 4th place Dolphins taking on the 13th place Eels. Dolphins escaped with a very important 22-donut win over Manly last week. Mm-hmm. They are a bit of a surprise team for me this year. They will, for the first time, be playing finals footy and might even finish top 4. What a way to do it. So well done to them. Now, they were behind 18-14, was that right? No, that can't be right.
No.
I've got wrong information there. I'm reading the wrong thing, aren't I?
That's all right.
Anyway, they've done all right. They moved into 4th place, but Parramatta also got the chocolates, beating Cowboys 32-30, an absolute shootout. So both sides come into this one with wins. The difference is Dolphins are fighting for that top 4 spot, while Parramatta, I should say, are sitting 13th and trying to finish the year with a bit of momentum. Dolphins at Suncorp, or can Eels cause an upset here, PJ? What do you reckon?
Yeah, typical Parramatta, playing good when it doesn't matter. But I saw enough in them last week to pick them against the Cowboys. They were really good against South, so probably unlucky to lose it. But they got the win. Hey, I was the only one in my family tipping comp to get that right, Breno.
Oh, nice.
But the Dolphins, they've been very up and down. They beat Manly 22-0, but it's Manly. It's nothing to shout home about. They're at home. Para will push them all the way. Trust me. Parramatta are playing good football. They've got enough points in them to win the game. The question will be, do they have enough points? Do they have enough defence to stop the Dolphins having too many points?
Yeah.
That's the question. That was 32-30 last week. I'm predicting a similar score, but I reckon the Dolphins will edge them out 1-12.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going.
You've got 13
plus. I'm thinking they're going to run away with this. Yeah.
Flog them.
Hat trick to Hammer.
Parramatta scored 16 the last 2 times that they played the Dolphins. The trouble is the Dolphins scored 20 and 44. So Parramatta will need their defence to be improved if they are to win this one, believe me.
All right, so now we get to the important one, PJ. My Newcastle Knights sitting 6th, taking on the 10th place Manly Seagulls, an old grudge match here. 97 grand final replay at McDonald Jones Stadium. Newcastle got a good 36-26 win over the Titans last week. They led 16-10 at half time and went on with the job, keeping themselves firmly inside the top 8. But errors and some poor defence letting Titans stay in the game. But Sharp, wow, he was amazing last week. Nabbed a double. Manly were terrible against the Dolphins. Couldn't score a point and collecting some donuts there, 22-0. Sitting in 24 points. It's basically desperation time for Seagulls. For Newcastle, though, exactly the sort of game we need to win here at home against a team below us on the 8, in the 8, or below the 8, with finals footy getting closer.
Below the 8.
But they're below the 8, yeah. Blowing the 8. No excuses here, Knights. Come on. PJ, are you backing my Knights at home this week, or
13 plus,
push your friendship? Yeah, that's the way.
I'm backing 13 plus, mate. They got nothing, Manly. They got nothing away. Newcastle at home, grow an extra leg. They look like tripods, a lot of them. But I've gone 13 plus. I think the fact that Manly is now officially out of the finals, if they won last week, there's a chance. But they're gone now. They're playing for nothing. They're just trying to ruin other people's days. So Knights, really important to get a home semi-final. I think for the Knights, the atmosphere there and the way they play at home, like the Bunnies actually, 7-0, the Rabbitohs at home this year. They haven't lost a game. Now I've said that, they'll lose to the Warriors, you watch. But home is so important, and the Knights need to keep that 5th or 6th spot, I reckon. So, and with the Dolphins going into a game that could maybe Parramatta could cause another upset, there's a chance that 4th is still an option for the Knights if they can string them together.
Yeah, only got 2 more games in the bye, so this is going to be a tough one, but the next week's going to be even tougher against the Warriors. So.
Yeah, the Wars will be tough. We'll try and damage a few this week for you.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, Knights 13 plus.
Okay, let's jump into our next match. And straight after my team, we got your team here, PJ. And I reckon this one's going to be match of the round.
I had this as match of the round too, Breno. There's not many.
I thought you would, because this one's going to be an absolute
3v7,
and it's really important this game for both these teams. So, 7th place Rabbitohs against the 3rd place Warriors. South Sydney, strong win last week, beating the Bulldogs 20-6. Well done. The Rabbitohs led 10-0 at half time and shut the Bulldogs down, moving on to 30 points and strengthening their grip on a final spot. But now they've got the biggest test in the competition. Warriors absolutely demolished Brisbane 40-6 and sitting in 3rd on 36 points, level with the Panthers. So we've got South trying to secure their finals position here against the Warriors. That Warriors can still finish top 2, even chase down the Roosters for first. But PJ, this one's yours. Are your Bunnies genuine threats to the premiership, or are the Warriors about to give the Bunnies fans a reality check?
Yeah, well, I keep tipping against South and they keep winning, so I'm going to do it again. But that game last week, like I said in last week's show, you may remember, South's defence needs to be much better. We're letting in 24, 28, 34 points every week. We're not defending to be a title contender. Last week was phenomenal. They must have watched the show. I'm guessing they watched the show, Breno.
Sure they do.
Yeah. Gone, you know what?
All your mates are watching it, yeah.
We're going to defend our hearts out. It was 10-0 at half time, 22-6 at full time. South, I can't even think of the last time we held a team to 6 points. Yeah, it's been so long. But at home, as I said, 7-0 at home. They could do 8 at home, 8-0 this week.
What a season.
But the Wars, very up and down. They played really good against Penrith, and they dropped a game a couple of weeks ago. They're always tough for South. They beat us 34-4 in 2024 last year, 36-30. So we just can't stop them scoring points. That's my concern. I've gone Warriors, and I've gone 13 plus, Breno.
Yeah, wow.
Sacrilege,
okay.
I know, but
what's going on?
I'm a realist.
Well, I'm backing your team. They've been doing really well, I think, and can quite possibly Warriors could have an off week. I'm going 1-12. I think it's going to be a close one.
We need an off week.
Bit of news there about Latrell. He's been named in the extended squad. Potentially could find his way into the team, I guess, depending on how he pulls up over the next few days.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's absolutely not playing. It's just for shits and giggles.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right,
Heard it here first. Shits and giggles. Latrell.
Heard it here. Latrell Mitchell will not play Saturday.
He will be giggling and shitting.
Yes. Yeah, they're better off bringing him in against the Titans. Get him one game prepared for the Roosters match. If he's going to come back, that's the game to come back. This will be a very physical encounter. He's been injured. I think he's played 8 games or 9 games this year. Like, it's ridiculous. So the last thing we want is to get pummeled by the hyphenated names. So keep him out, I say.
All right, Saturday finishes with the Dragons against the Bulldogs and PJ. The Dragons won another game. Look out. They beat the Tigers 24-22 last week, ahead 18-6 at halftime. A statement, a victory, absolute scenes, or do we say it was just the Tigers? Anyway, they probably started planning their ticker tape parade down at Cogra, and then someone told them they're still 17th. Bulldogs had much worse weekend, going down 22-6 to the South Sydney Rabbitohs. They're sitting at 9th on 26 points, just 2 points behind Cowboys in 8th. So Canterbury, I absolutely cannot afford to drop this one if they want to get in the finals.
No.
This suddenly becomes a real interesting game. The Bulldogs are fighting for 8th, while Dragons have absolutely nothing to lose, but potentially they could hand the spoon to the Broncos if they keep winning. But PJ, Bulldogs, they keep their finals hopes alive here, or the mighty Dragons go back to back to back.
Yeah, no chance of the back-to-back.
Come on.
But, the Bulldogs, the Cowboys have the bye this week, so the Bulldogs absolutely
They got to win.
cannot drop this match. If they lose this week, they are out for 2026. It is over. Now, they've had really close matchups the last 2 times they've played, Breno. Round 20 last year, Bulldogs 20, Dragons 18, and the Dragons weren't going that good then either. Bulldogs scraped home, and then round 1, Vegas round this year, you remember the Bulldogs started really poorly, but still managed to get a 15-14 win.
They just beat them. Yeah, that's right. I remember
through a late, I think it might have been extra time field goal for a Vegas extra time thriller. So Bulldogs are playing a lot better than then. Dragons are playing a lot better than then. But I've got the Bulldogs, but I've only got them 1-12, Breno. I think they'll still get the win. The season is on the line. They lose this, they're out. Dragons win this, they go 2 points behind the Broncos, but they're still 80-odd points behind for and against. So the chances of them getting out of last needs the Broncos to lose every game, and they need to win every game.
Yeah,
so,
by a lot.
But a win's a win. If they can make it 3 in a row, here come the Dragons.
Bring them on for next year. Yeah, I've got Bulldogs as well, 1-12, close one.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you think, everyone, of Dragons or Bulldogs. Doggies.
Let us know. We've got plenty of Dragons and Bulldogs fans in the live chat group, I must say. So there'll be some good banter, I reckon, in the chat on Saturday night.
Sunday starts on the Gold Coast with 15th place Titans hosting the 5th place Sharks. Neither side comes into this one with a win. And alarm bells for Sharks. Might even be Shark sirens, but Sharks have not been spotted over the last couple of weeks. The Titans went down 36-26 to Newcastle, while Cronulla lost a tight one, 24-20 against the Raiders. Sharks are still sitting 5th on 32 points, level with Newcastle. So this is an important game for their top 8 positioning, but they have now lost 2 in a row, and they really shouldn't have lost them. But Gold Coast sitting 15th on 18 points. Their season is basically about pride now. And on paper, Cronulla should win this. But we said this last week and the week before. But we've reached that dangerous part of the season where teams with nothing to lose can completely stuff up the plans of teams trying to make the finals. So PJ, comfortable Sharks win, or are the Titans capable of making this ugly?
Yeah, well, history tells us Sharks big win. Sharks round 24 last year, 54-22. Wow. Yeah. The Titans were rewarded with a round 1 match against the Sharks this year, and the Sharks put 50 on them again, 50-10.
Brutal.
So form says definitely a Sharks win.
Yeah.
History. Form, on the other hand, the Sharks have dropped 2 matches that they shouldn't have dropped. The moment that everybody started saying, wow, the Sharks are really title contenders, aren't they? As soon as they said that, and the plane went. So Gold Coast at home, they'll do better. I'm tipping the Sharks revival. I think they'll snap back to the winning circle. But like I said, Breno, they lose this, Knights can jump them.
We can go to 4th,
spot.
We're looking at 4th.
and equal with, exactly, equal with the Dolphins if they lose. So there's so much to play for. This is so exciting this time of the season. I'm going Sharks 1-12.
Yep, I'm going Sharks 1-12 too. I think they'll bounce back, hopefully, but we have said that last 2 weeks. Anyway, let us know what you think, everyone. Chuck it in the comments there. Who are you tipping in this one? You've got
if you're watching, by the way, give us a shout out. Say hi. We've only had Daisy right up high, boys. No one else really commenting today, but if you want to say hello, give us your tip. Let us know in the comments.
Just a tip. And we finish round 25 with the first place Roosters against the 14th place Tigers. The Roosters pulled off a huge result last week, beating Panthers 12-6, despite having players out. That win has them sitting alone at the top of the ladder on 38 points. The Tigers, meanwhile, suffered a brutal 24-22 loss to the last place Dragons. That's that one's going to hurt, but there's some sort of there's got to be some sort of strife happening in Tigerland. What's going on? They need to have a good look at themselves in the off season and find a way to get this team going again. And now they get to play the competition leaders, so that's good for them. Can't wait for that.
And Adam Bury's out the season. He's having season-ending surgery.
Yeah.
Early. He's not even going to wait till the end of the year. He's gone, bugger it, do it now. I want to enjoy my holidays. So it's catastrophic. All stations, alarm battles, bells are ringing. Tigers are in complete disarray.
Yeah.
I think last week is going to hurt them losing to the Wooden Spoon Dragons, but the Roosters are just on fire. Teddy's back. He's going to be weaving his magic at the back. I've never seen him play as well as he is this year. You know, the Roosters team are first. They deserve to be first. It pisses me off they're first, but they're going to win, and they're going to win well. I thought I said 13 plus for this game. You got 112 there. Definitely 13 plus for Roosters. I think it's going to be an absolute catastrophe for the Tigers.
I've got Roosters 13 plus as well.
Yeah.
No hope. Sorry, Tigers, but you need to come back next year and sort your team out. Like I said.
Yep.
And that's
I did put 1 to 12. Sorry, I did mean to say 13 plus. Yeah, I did.
That's all right. I'll let you get away with that one.
Definitely. Yeah, but in saying that, the last time they played round 18 last year, West Tigers 30, Roosters 28, upset last year. So could be one on the cards, mate.
You never know. This year's been a really crazy year for results.
Yep.
So, and talking about results, here's our last round. So we didn't do too bad. PJ got the 5, I got the 6. A few margins there as well, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't a great start to the week for me. For you, it was a great start.
Yeah.
And then I come home strong in the end there, but still one. I've slipped another point behind you. You're third, Breno.
Coming third, yeah.
Third in the NRL Live 2.0 official championship. And remember, if you win 10,000
likes.
Congratulations. And Breno and I, we will congratulate you 10,000 times across the next year. So look out for that. That's going to be exciting. This week, how many different we got, Breno? Go back.
I'm just trying to find if I have the letter in there. This week, there we go.
I didn't have enough time to.
I should have it in there. Anyway. Yeah, what have we got? 2, I think it was. I'm going the Bunnies, we're going the Warriors. And there was only one. That's the only one.
That's the only one. Okay. So I could get one back on you this week if my team loses. I hope you get it perfect round. No, I don't. Then you get bonus. I hope someone else loses. The Roosters. I've decided the Roosters should lose. That's the upset of this round. Bloody hell.
That's a shame. I can't find the ladder. Anyway.
That's all right. We know the points.
Well, yeah, we'll have a look at it later. Anyway, let's go have a look at the...
Sing it to everyone.
What do we call them? False prophets. Shit.
False prophets.
There we go. The results from last week. Talking about results again. Dear, oh dear. Mate, Sharks sport my party yet again while the Cowboys just can't pick that team, honestly. Thankfully, the Warriors are playing well.
I tipped the Knights 13 plus. Unfortunately,
they scored
the Titans scored late. Knocked it into 1 to 12. So I had 2 up there. Dolphins 1 to 12 against Manly. That was 13 plus. And I had the Bulldogs, but the Rabbitohs one, which made me very, very, very happy.
just
did you see the video, Breno? Did you see the video in the chat?
I did. Yeah. So who let the dog? Who knocked the dogs out?
The dogs out? South. Who put the dogs out? South. Turns out Cowboys lost, so they've still got a slight chance, but we nearly put them out.
Telling me there's a chance.
telling me there's a
Oh,
chance.
Daisy's going to give us her prediction in October. Yeah, thanks for that. Very
Excellent. Thanks, Daisy.
All right, do you want to go first this week?
All right.
Or are you trying to
Do
find
it.
your spot?
I'm trying to find it. I got it. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Raiders 13+. I've got the Raiders smashing at a 13+ level. I've got the Knights 13+. I think they will get the big win this week. And I've got the Warriors 13+, sadly, against the Rabbitohs. I did that last week, as you just saw with the Bulldogs, and that helped South win. So I'm going to put the hex on them again.
I love your theory. Yeah.
Cheer against the other team, and pray to the Lord, Lord Clive Churchill, that South Sydney come home with the victory. See, we still got a chance of a home semi, Breno. We just need the Dolphins and the Sharks to slip up, because I think the Knights are home.
Yeah, we could end up in 5th. You could be 6th. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we could sneak into 6 and end up playing the wife's team. That wouldn't be good for my marriage. No.
Oh dear. All right, let's see what Breno's got.
Who you got?
So first up, we've got Panthers. They haven't been playing too well recently, as I was saying before, losing 3 out of the last 5 games and losing their lead on the ladder. But I predicted they're going to fire up coming into the finals. So this is where it's going to start. Panthers 1-12 against the Storm. And we've got my surprise package of the year, the Dolphins. They're killing it at Suncorp. And as far as I'm concerned, Dolphins 13+ over Eels. They own Suncorp. So there we go, 13+ for them.
Yeah, I'm not so confident about that one, Brett. Not so confident
and
about
then the current comp leaders, the Roosters, snuck up there, I feel, but look red hot for this game and should easily pass the Tigers by a lot. They got 13+.
Put all 6 of them on, Breno. You're making a mega multi. Wow.
Multi.
Almost a 13+ multi there, except you've gone.
Yeah.
That's it. The important thing is South and Newcastle win.
The important thing is our tips are not for financial gain. They're just tips. And remember, gamble responsibly.
Yeah, please don't call us liars for tipping incorrectly. It's just a game. We don't have a DeLorean. We haven't come back from the future, and we already know who's going to win.
A couple there.
If we did, I wouldn't be working. I'd be retired. Like, seriously.
False prophets.
Oh, I was almost going to grab it. Anyway.
Almost.
There you go, everybody. Oh, there's the round for this week. It's going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's your other one, mate? We both went Rabbitohs, Warriors.
Yeah.
Match. What's the other one that's really got you interested apart from Newcastle, obviously?
Well, maybe the Dolphins and Eels. Even those Eels, I've predicted 13+. Parrott hasn't been that bad, really. And Moses has been playing absolutely brilliant. He's finally fired up and still blowing up at the referee every 2 seconds. But, yeah, that's just interesting to watch the game for that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. We're like a married couple now, mate. We keep thinking the same thing.
We're on the same level.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Dolphins Eels. I'm really looking forward to that one Friday night. I think that'll be a classic. I'm hoping the Canberra Raiders absolutely tail up the Broncos. That could also help the Dragons with their 100-point for and against issue as well. If teams keep flattening the Broncos and they keep getting reasonable wins, they could overcome last place with just 2 wins, Breno.
Yeah.
So it happens.
Before we go, we might quickly have a look at, we've missed it the last couple of weeks, but let's have a look at the medal.
Yes.
Player of the round.
Player of the round.
So, yeah, thanks for voting, everyone. Once again, make sure you vote every week. We put it up, we try to get up there Sunday, maybe the Monday, sometimes a Tuesday. Depends how busy we are.
Sometimes not at all.
Sometimes,
sorry about that week.
Sometimes not at all. Whoops. Anyway, you're all with me here on Fletcher Sharp. Absolutely smashing it for the Knights last week. Yeah, we're close. Jermaine Asako was very close there, and DCE had some good votes there as well. They had a cracker game as well.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's Breno got? Like I said, sharp. Just absolutely no bias or anything. But yeah, he was he smashed it last week. Jermaine Osako as well. Yeah, I absolutely had a blinder in Selesniak. I love Selesniak's form, diving in that corner with every week he's doing something crazy, scoring tries. So, yeah, chucked him in there as well. He's doing well, yeah.
It's quite the attacking trio you've got there, mate. Fair dinkum.
Yeah, fair dinkum.
Yeah, my three, I went with Joseph Tarpany. My God, he was outstanding for the Raiders last week. He did everything. He even scored a try. Cherry Evans is sad for me to say, but yeah, he probably deserved 2 points.
Game too, absolutely. Yeah.
Instrumental in that Roosters victory over the Storm, and Sharp had to be there. Honourable mention to Cameron Murray for the Rabbitohs. He was an absolute beast on the weekend. I think he made 55 tackles. He was just in everything.
He's been doing that last few weeks. Yeah, he's just been.
Yeah, the moment the Bulldogs got the ball, he was just there smashing them, mate. Our defence is back when Cameron Murray is playing great football, and it was great to see him back healthy and just killing it, absolutely killing it.
Should we put the leaderboard up really quick and
why not?
Just really quick? Oh, with 3 rounds to go. Right, that's enough of that.
Should we go into secret counting after this week?
There's only 3 rounds to go, so we'll still put the poll up. We'll still put the poll up. Everyone can vote, and then
the poll up. We'll calculate in secret. And are we stopping it at the end of the season or at the end of the...
No, end of the season. So round 27 is the last one.
Regular season, yeah.
So there's only 2 more games for Ponga to get back up there. Yeah, and we're planning on... We haven't discussed it yet, but we're going to have a NRL Live Chat medal presentation. So that could be interesting. Stay tuned for that one. That's going to be fun. That's the whole idea of it.
Nice. Who are we going to present it to? The winner?
Well, we can try.
Well, if we can make Britain Nakora the winner, can help us out there. Apart from that, good luck. Yeah.
There we go, everyone. So, again, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and follow and all that fun stuff, and get on our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube channel, and like away, comment away. We're not getting too many. Come on, get in the comments. Let's go. Let's see what you think.
Jump in. Let us know what you think. But, yeah, thank you very much for the fun you've given us this season. It's not over yet. There's a couple of big games to go. And, Breno, I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Bring it on. Footy.
Yeah. Bring on the footy season.
Go the Knights.
Bring on the semi-finals. Go the Knights. Go the Bunnies. Let's do this. Come on.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone, of footy, and good night. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
To another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye.